Yo, what's up, everybody? Christopher Harold here, and hey, I just pulled up, just dropped off the kiddos from school this morning. I'll pop on and connect with you guys about keeping commitments. Now, this could be for personal, but this is really for those who are in business, entrepreneurs, or people that are looking to build a business. And I'm going to talk about keeping commitments, the power of commitments. Then also, I'm going to give you a real life example of what happened to me when it comes to this area of commitment. So come on in, guys. Hit the comment button and post your comments below. Hit the like button throughout, and feel free to hit share because, see, when it comes to commitments, my friend, it's really a spiritual act of service that we do. Now, I'm reading a book right now that I highly recommend you read. It's called Business Secrets from the Bible. A really good book by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. Really great book, really great read. And it's really opened up my eyes to see that when we're doing business with one another, it's not a physical act that we're doing. It's a spiritual act. Mm-hmm. You know, somebody sent me some spam there. Everything we do in business is a spiritual act. So if you make commitments to yourself, to somebody else, realize that everything we do is spiritual. And there are certain laws in place. There are certain laws, the law of reaping and sowing. There are certain laws, the law of success. There are certain spiritual laws in place that when we engage in certain activities, that if we violate those, we violate spiritual laws. Now, what do I mean by that? Case in point is this. Since you and I are really spiritual beings, you know, caught up in a physical body, we're all interconnected. And see, most folks in entrepreneurship miss this. I missed this. This book opened up my eyes to see things totally different. Most folks see, number one, they see money as physical. See, money isn't physical. Money is spiritual. Money is energy. Money is spiritual as well. Money is not even physical. So most folks see everything as physical. They see you and I as physical beings. We're not physical beings. You and I are spiritual beings housed in a physical body. So we're all interconnected spiritually, right? So if I engage in business with you and I do something that defrauds you, if I have a written agreement with you and I want to break that written agreement, I want to violate that written agreement, I have not only defiled you, disrespected you, I have hurt myself. Why? Because we're interconnected. And also what has happened is this. I have enacted the laws of success. Yes, we are, Brother Oscar. What's happening with you? Hey, Keisha. So what happens is this. There are certain laws that take place, right? And that if we violate certain laws, we hurt ourselves much more. Case in point, the law of reaping and sowing. If I do something to you wrong, right, it's going to come back on me 5 times more, maybe 10 times more. So if I engage in business with you, right, and I don't keep my word, I don't follow my commitment, I don't come through on my end, and I claim to be an entrepreneur myself, it's going to come back on me 5 to 10 times more through somebody else. See why? Because I have defrauded myself by defrauding you. See, this is a totally different level of thinking. Get that book. Because recently, let me share something with you. Recently, I had someone engage in an agreement with me. You know, I have a coaching and marketing and consulting program where I help entrepreneurs, you know, double, triple, and even some people 10x their business using the internet. And I have a private program. And it has someone, you know, I do everything by agreements, and someone wanted to violate that agreement, you know, and wanted to break the terms of the agreement. I try to explain to this person, listen, you're violating yourself by you trying to be in business. You're going to want people to stick to their commitment. You're going to want people to do what they say they're going to do. And what's going to happen by you violating your commitment, by you not keeping your word, by you violating, you know, humankind, by you violating the economic system here, by you defrauding your brother, you're defrauding yourself. Why? Because the law of reaping and sowing, it has to happen. It's a natural spiritual law. The law of success, it's a natural law that has to happen. It's going to come back on you 5 to 10 times worse. Because let me share something with you. Recently, right? Not recently, but like at times, like when I hired my business coach earlier this summer, it's a 12-month agreement, right? And sometimes you can think, well, you know what? Coach, I'm good now. I don't need any more of your help. I'm good now. But what I told myself was this: Chris, you can't do that. You can't break your agreement with someone just because you think you're good now, because really you're not. Just for that thinking alone shows that you're not good, right? It shows that you're not good. It shows that you're not where you need to be as a business owner, right? And I said, you know what? But I'm not going to break my agreement. Why? Because I'm a man of my word. If I commit to something, I got to stick to it no matter what, because I know deep down inside, if I got to pull money out of a if I'm low on funds, say a certain month, I got to pull money out of a savings account. If I got to do something else to get an income, I'm going to meet my financial commitments. Why? Because I know deep down inside that if I break that commitment, I'm defrauding myself. And by me claiming to be a business owner or entrepreneur and trying to engage in business, I'm going to bring that negativity to me. I'm going to attract defrauders to myself. I'm going to attract violators to myself. And most folks miss this. Because why? Most folks don't engage in business with people spiritually. You know, they see other people as physical. They see other people as dollar signs and commissions. And you believe that you can just engage in a certain action and it's okay to walk away from your commitments. No, it's not okay. See, when you make a commitment to do something, you have to stick to it no matter what, no matter how much it inconveniences you, no matter how much it brings discomfort to you. You have to stick to that. Why? Because here's the deal. That shows your integrity. That shows what you stand for. That shows that you're different from 98% of people out there who feel that when the rough gets rough, when times are not going good, that no matter what, you still do what you have to do because that shows who you are deep down inside. And that's going to allow you to attract much more success to you. Because why? It's totally worth it in the long run, my friend, to always be a person of your word, to be a person of integrity. And whatever, because your name is your word. So my friend, I don't want to share that nugget with you really quick. And I thank God that I didn't break my commitment, because I know that it's always well worth it in the long run when you stick to your commitments. And it's the same in business. It's the same thing in a marriage. It's the same thing in any other commitment that you make. When you stick to your commitments, no matter how much pain, no matter how challenging it might be, no matter the discomfort that you're going through, it's always going to work out for you in the end. Always. It would never fail, no matter what you might see right now today. I promise you that. Because there are certain spiritual laws in place that work for your good. God has set up laws in place that will always work for your good when you stick to your word. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Jesus told us that, right? And listen. Stick to your word, my friend. It always will work out for you in the long run, because you and I, we're all interconnected. We're one. We're all spiritual beings. And I'm telling you that if you violate your terms, if you break your commitment, you're going to bring 5 times to 10 times more the failure, the disappointment, the violation back on yourself. Because why? The law of reaping and sowing says so. God is not mocked. Whatever man sows, he shall also reap, good as well as bad, my friend. So realize that if you're engaging in business, this is a spiritual activity that we're doing. Money is spiritual. It's not physical. Get to the next level. Most of us are still stuck on this plane here, where we see everybody as physical. We see everything we do we see money as physical. Money is not physical. Money is represented by something physical, by paper, by coinage, but money is not physical. Money is spiritual, because you and I, we're all interconnected, my friend. And realize that we always got to do what's the greater good for the other person. If we engage in business that way, everyone would be very successful. No one would be defrauded. No one would be violated. Everyone would be successful if we all did business in the best interest of the other party. That's being flexible. That means that you put the other person's interest first, and realize that, my friend, no matter what we do, we do to ourselves. Everything I say to you, I'm doing to myself. Everything I do to you, I'm doing to myself. And so if I plan on having a thriving and successful business, I have to engage in ethics. I have to be a person of my word and operate in integrity. And I thank God I'm a believer because my values line up with the word of God. To me, it'd be very difficult to do business with someone who doesn't have Christ first in their life. Because what's their standard? How do they judge morality? How do they judge ethics? If they have no standard as the word of God. Their standard is how they feel today. That's why some people can wake up today, no matter making a commitment, and say, you know what, I don't feel like keeping my word today. I don't feel like honoring my commitment today. Why? Because they have no standard. But my friend, there are laws in place, regardless if you acknowledge them or not. If I go get on the roof of my house and I jump off this roof, me being a Christian is not going to stop me from hitting that ground harder than a rock, right? So there's certain laws in place, regardless if you acknowledge them or not, that are true. So I promise you that if you engage in, if you're unethical, if you don't want to keep your commitments, if you want to violate your fellow man, you're only going to bring more harm to yourself. There are laws in place that it has to be. It's just the way it is, my friend. So hey, hope this was cool. What's up, Gerald? Hey, Keisha. What's up, Jason? Man, I'm not gonna make it today, Jason, man, to the group. But hey, let's connect, man. Inbox me, Jason. I met somebody else, man, talking about doing some of these workshops with us too. So connect with me. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I highly recommend you getting that book. I'm not going to get paid from it, but go get that book, Business Secrets from the Bible. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to build a successful business, it's going to blow your mind the way you see it. It's allowing me to see things totally differently. The way I see my fellow man, the way I see my potential clients, the way I see my current clients and customers, it's changed the whole ball game, my friend. So regardless if you're a believer or not, it's written by a Jewish rabbi. So they're going to unlock the secrets to prosperity that are outlined in the Word of God. Prosperity as a business owner. So go get that book, Business Secrets from the Bible, if you really want to get to the next level, my friend, and start operating in integrity. Be a person, be a man of your word, be a woman of your word, and no matter how much inconvenience it brings upon you, when you keep your word, it always works out for you in the long run. I promise you that no matter how much it might discomfort you might be, it will always work out for you in the long run when you keep your word. I thank God I kept my word. I thank God what God is doing. That's my advice to you, my friend. That keep your word, honor your fellow man, honor your person who you do business with, and I promise you, you will begin to prosper in your business as well. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you right now. Of course, you guys want to connect with me. You want some additional training how to grow your business online. Feel free. You can go to ienjoymarketing.com, ienjoymarketing.com. Currently, right now, about to mentor 5 new business owners and help them double, triple, even 10x their business using the internet. So you're a business owner or you're a network marketing professional. And notice I use the word professional in network marketing. Professional is the qualifying word there. If you end up in that particular niche and you're really serious about growing your business, feel free to connect with me, inbox me, and you and I can set up a call. If you're an entrepreneur and want to grow your business online, just connect with me right now, and you and I can set up a one-on-one call to discuss how we can possibly do that for you as well, my friend. So, hey, it's no obligation. It's going to be very beneficial to you, and they're going to unlock some things. We're going to talk about some things that are currently holding you back in your business and help you to break through some of these challenges. Some of these might be sabotaging growth of your business that you're not aware of. Because one thing about business, my friend, is that you and I can't see the forest from the trees. That's why I myself have my own business coach and mentors, because I can't see the forest from the trees when I'm interested in my business. If you're in business, you can't see the forest from your trees as well, and you want to get to the next level, my friend, there's some things you can't see that's possibly hindering you from getting to the next level. So connect with me as well. You can inbox me. We can talk about it a little bit, plus we can set up a one-on-one call. So other than that, my friend, about to go make me some breakfast, get my grub on right now. But hey, remember this, my friend, you too deserve to be free, and start operating with integrity and honor your fellow man. Peace and God bless.